Have you ever noticed that walking, something once so simple, starts to feel like a challenge as you get older? Maybe your steps are slower, your balance isn't what it used to be, or you just don't feel as steady. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. But here's the good news. Walking isn't the only way to stay fit and energized. In fact, there are powerful, low-impact alternatives that can keep you active, strong, and feeling alive well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Stick around, because the final tip might just change the way you think about aging forever. The sleep fix no one talks about. When most people think about staying healthy as they age, they immediately mention exercise or diet. But there's a hidden powerhouse that often gets overlooked: sleep. And for seniors, it's not just a luxury, it's a lifeline. As we age, sleep patterns change naturally. You might find yourself waking up more frequently at night or struggling to fall asleep at all. While this may seem like just another part of aging, the consequences run deeper than many realize. Poor sleep doesn't just make you feel tired. It impacts memory, mood, balance, and even immune strength. Imagine trying to stay active or make healthy choices when your brain feels foggy and your body's running on empty. It's nearly impossible. But here's the game changer. Prioritizing sleep can restore your energy, lift your mood, and sharpen your mind without lifting a finger. Take the story of a 77-year-old woman who used to feel constantly drained. No matter how much she rested during the day, she never felt truly awake. Her transformation started not with a workout plan, but with a bedtime routine. She began dimming the lights an hour before bed, shutting off screens and sipping calming tea while listening to soft music. Within weeks, everything changed. Her energy returned. Her mind felt clearer. She felt like herself again. Why? Because during deep sleep, the body repairs muscles, the brain sorts and stores memories, and the heart and blood vessels recharge. Without quality sleep, all of this falls apart. But when seniors commit to better sleep habits, like going to bed at the same time each night, keeping the room cool and dark, and avoiding heavy meals or caffeine late in the day, the results are often dramatic. Experts say that good sleep is just as essential as food or movement, and yet it's the easiest one to neglect. But it doesn't require fancy gear, gym memberships, or strict diets. It starts with simple, consistent habits, and the payoff can be life-changing. So before trying the next big health trend, ask yourself, am I sleeping well? Because unlocking better sleep might just unlock a better life, one where you feel rested, present, and ready to take on whatever comes next. And what comes next is even more powerful. The yoga secret seniors swear by. Forget what you think you know about yoga. It's not about bending into impossible shapes or standing on your head. For seniors, yoga is something entirely different and far more powerful. It's a gentle, accessible practice that strengthens the body, calms the mind, and restores balance, both physically and emotionally. As we get older, our bodies start to resist the movements that once felt effortless. Muscles tighten, joints ache, and everyday tasks like reaching a shelf or getting out of bed can become frustrating. That's where yoga steps in, not as an intense workout, but as a lifeline. Through slow, intentional movements and deep breathing, yoga helps unlock flexibility, improve balance, and rebuild strength without putting stress on your joints. Even just a few minutes a day can make everyday activities feel easier and your body more cooperative. One woman in her 70s shared how she started doing chair yoga after struggling with chronic back pain. Within weeks, she noticed not just less pain, but more energy, better sleep, and a surprising sense of emotional peace. "It's not just my body that feels better," she told me. "It's like my whole self is waking up again." That's the beauty of yoga. It's not just physical, it's mental and emotional too. For seniors dealing with loneliness, stress, or uncertainty, yoga provides something rare: stillness and clarity. It becomes a space to breathe, to be present, and to feel connected to your body and your inner self. Even better, you don't have to be flexible or experienced to start. Many classes are now designed specifically for older adults. Whether it's chair yoga, gentle floor poses, or breathing-focused practices, yoga meets you exactly where you are. No judgment, no pressure, just progress. And you don't even need a studio. With countless free online classes and tutorials available, you can turn your living room into your own personal yoga sanctuary. Yoga isn't just for the young and bendy. In fact, many seniors say they wish they'd started sooner. Not for how it changes your body, but for how it transforms the way you feel inside it. And just when you think yoga is the gentlest path to healing, there's something even more calming, and it comes from an ancient martial art you've probably heard of, but never truly understood. Meditation in motion, why Tai Chi changes everything. At first glance, Tai Chi might look like slow dancing in the park. But don't let the graceful movements fool you. This ancient martial art is one of the most powerful tools seniors can use to improve their health, both physically and mentally. Often called meditation in motion, Tai Chi is low-impact, calming, and incredibly effective at restoring balance, literally and figuratively. For many older adults, the fear of falling becomes a daily concern. Tai Chi directly targets that fear. With its slow, controlled motions, it strengthens the legs, improves coordination, and enhances spatial awareness, all key factors in preventing falls. Every movement is designed to build strength and stability without putting strain on the joints. It's no wonder that health experts consistently rank Tai Chi as one of the top exercises for seniors. But the benefits don't stop at the body. Tai Chi has a unique ability to quiet the mind. As you move through each gentle posture, your focus shifts to your breath, your balance, and the present moment. This mental clarity brings a deep sense of calm that many seniors describe as life-changing. Take the story of a 76-year-old man in our community. He had struggled with balance issues for years and found himself constantly anxious about walking outside or climbing stairs. He joined a beginner Tai Chi class out of curiosity, and within months, everything changed. His balance improved, his fear faded, but most importantly, he found something he hadn't felt in years: inner peace. "I stopped bracing for a fall," he said, "and started feeling grounded again." Unlike other forms of exercise that may feel intimidating or physically demanding, Tai Chi welcomes everyone. You don't need special equipment, a gym membership, or even previous experience. It can be practiced indoors or outside, standing or seated, alone or with a group. The beauty of Tai Chi lies in its simplicity and depth. With consistent practice, many seniors report better sleep, less stress, improved digestion, and even sharper thinking. It's not about speed or strength. It's about flowing through life with grace, awareness, and confidence. So if you're looking for a way to feel more stable, more peaceful, and more in tune with your body, Tai Chi might be the missing piece. But what if you want to go beyond balance and actually start rebuilding your strength? That's where the next habit comes in. Lightweight training that feels like magic. Think strength training is only for bodybuilders? Think again. Lightweight training is one of the most underrated yet transformative practices seniors can add to their weekly routine, and you don't need heavy dumbbells or a gym membership to reap the rewards. In fact, starting small is exactly what makes it so powerful. As we age, we naturally begin to lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. This muscle loss can make everyday tasks feel harder, from carrying groceries to simply standing up from a chair. But here's the good news: you can reverse much of that decline with just a few light weights and a little consistency. Meet a 77-year-old man from our community who used to be an avid walker, until one day his legs felt too weak to keep up. Instead of giving up, he started doing 20-minute strength sessions with light dumbbells just twice a week. The result? He regained his energy, his balance improved, and most importantly, he felt in control of his body again. Lightweight training doesn't mean grueling workouts or lifting anything heavy. It's about targeted movements that slowly rebuild your strength. Think small dumbbells, resistance bands, or even bodyweight exercises like wall push-ups or chair squats. These simple motions strengthen your muscles, improve joint stability, and even protect your bones, helping to prevent falls and fractures. It also boosts your independence. Suddenly lifting a bag, opening a jar, or climbing stairs becomes easier. That's not just physical strength, it's freedom. But here's the best part. The benefits aren't just physical. Strength training releases feel-good chemicals in your brain, helping to improve mood, reduce stress, and even fight symptoms of depression. Many seniors report feeling more confident, clear-headed, and emotionally grounded after just a few weeks of training. And it's incredibly adaptable. You can train at home, on your schedule, with whatever equipment you have, or none at all. Whether you're targeting your arms, legs, or core, the movements can be modified to suit your body's needs. So no, you don't need to bench press a barbell. But lifting a pair of 3-pound weights? That might just be the key to unlocking a stronger, more vibrant version of yourself. And if standing workouts feel like too much, don't worry. Because the next method keeps you moving without ever leaving your chair. Chair exercises, the hidden gem of senior fitness. What if staying active didn't mean standing, sweating, or risking your balance? Chair exercises might just be the most overlooked, life-changing solution for seniors who want to move more, but safely. They're simple, adaptable, and surprisingly effective at improving strength, flexibility, and circulation, all from the comfort of a chair. Many older adults avoid exercise because they fear falling or simply don't have the stamina for traditional workouts. That's exactly where chair exercises shine. With just a sturdy seat and a little space, you can work your entire body, arms, legs, core, and even your heart, with minimal risk and maximum impact. Take the story of a 74-year-old grandmother who once believed her active days were behind her. Arthritis and balance issues made standing exercises feel intimidating. But then she discovered chair yoga. Through gentle seated movements and mindful breathing, she slowly began to loosen stiff joints, rebuild strength, and regain confidence. Now, it's the highlight of her morning routine, and she feels more capable than she has in years. Chair exercises can include simple activities like seated leg lifts, arm circles, ankle rolls, and even light resistance movements using bands or small hand weights. These moves may seem modest, but over time they build real muscle, improve coordination, and get the blood flowing, key factors in maintaining independence and daily function. And don't underestimate the mental and emotional benefits. Just the act of moving regularly, in a way that feels safe and achievable, boosts mood, reduces anxiety, and brings back a sense of control. It reminds seniors that they're not powerless in the aging process. They're active participants. Another major bonus? Chair exercises are incredibly accessible. No need for a gym or expensive gear. You can do them at home while watching TV, listening to music, or following along with a YouTube class. There's no pressure to perform, just a gentle encouragement to keep moving. Even if standing workouts feel out of reach, that doesn't mean exercise is off the table. Chair routines make fitness possible for anyone, regardless of mobility level. And once movement starts to feel empowering again, something amazing happens. You begin to enjoy the process. And speaking of joy, what if staying active meant getting your hands dirty, connecting with nature, and feeling a deep sense of peace? That's exactly what comes next. Gardening, the exercise you never knew was exercise. At first glance, gardening might just seem like a peaceful hobby, but for many seniors, it's secretly one of the most powerful forms of exercise out there. No treadmills, no weights, just you, your hands in the soil, and a quiet connection to the earth. And yet, it works your muscles, calms your mind, and helps you stay active in ways that truly matter. Think about it. Digging, planting, reaching, bending, pulling weeds. These movements engage your whole body, especially the legs, back, and arms, without feeling like a workout. It's low impact, natural, and deeply rewarding. For seniors looking to maintain strength and mobility without the strain of traditional exercise, gardening is a perfect fit. Take my grandfather, for example. At 82, his knees had started bothering him, and long walks became too uncomfortable. But when he tended his small backyard garden, everything changed. Every morning, he'd spend time pulling weeds, watering plants, and harvesting vegetables. And over time, something incredible happened. His flexibility improved, his energy came back, and his mood lifted. "The garden keeps me going," he often said. "It gives me something to wake up for." And science backs it up. Studies show that regular gardening helps improve hand strength, coordination, and joint flexibility, while also reducing stress and depression. The simple act of being outdoors and working with plants boosts mood, lowers blood pressure, and even supports better sleep. But gardening isn't just physical, it's emotional. It brings a deep sense of purpose and accomplishment, especially when you watch something grow under your care. Whether it's a vibrant flower bed or a few herbs on your windowsill, gardening reminds you that you're still creating, nurturing, and contributing to life. What's more, it's adaptable. Raised beds, vertical planters, and even indoor gardening kits make it easy for anyone, no matter their mobility, to get involved. You don't need a big yard or perfect health. All you need is a little soil and the willingness to start. So if exercise feels like a chore, or the gym just isn't your thing, step outside. Plant something. Get your hands a little dirty. Because sometimes, the best way to stay strong is to simply grow. And if you're looking for a full-body activity that's just as gentle, but adds the soothing power of water, then the next tip might surprise you. Swimming, the ultimate low-impact life hack. Imagine an exercise that supports your entire body, eases your joints, strengthens your muscles, and soothes your mind, all at once. That's exactly what swimming offers. For seniors looking to stay active without the aches and risks of high-impact workouts, swimming is hands down one of the most powerful yet gentle ways to reclaim strength and mobility. The magic lies in the water itself. Unlike walking or jogging, where your joints absorb every step, water cushions your movements, making it ideal for those with arthritis, joint pain, or limited mobility. You can stretch farther, move more freely, and exercise longer, all while reducing your risk of injury. Take the story of an 82-year-old woman I know who had been battling stiff knees and constant back pain. She started swimming just twice a week. Nothing fancy, just slow laps and light water aerobics. In less than 2 months, her pain decreased, her posture improved, and, as she put it, "I feel lighter, not just physically, but mentally too." Swimming doesn't just improve strength and flexibility, it's also a serious cardiovascular workout. The rhythmic movement gets your heart pumping, boosts circulation, and helps maintain a healthy blood pressure. And the best part? It doesn't feel like a workout. Many seniors describe it as therapeutic, even meditative. And you don't need to be an expert swimmer to benefit. Whether you're gliding through laps, joining a group aqua class, or simply walking in the shallow end, you're still getting an effective full-body workout. Water resistance gently builds muscle without the wear and tear. Beyond the physical perks, swimming is also a mental reset. Being in the water creates a unique sense of calm. The quiet, the floating, the steady breathing. It's like stress melts away. This natural relaxation effect helps reduce anxiety, improves sleep, and leaves you feeling refreshed rather than drained. Accessibility is another win. Many community pools and senior centers offer affordable programs tailored for older adults, complete with instructors who understand how to modify movements for different ability levels. So, if walking feels too hard or traditional exercise doesn't appeal to you, consider this. You don't have to fight gravity to stay strong. Just get in the water, move gently, and let the pool do the heavy lifting. And remember, no amount of movement matters if your body doesn't have the fuel to thrive. That's why the next tip may be the most important of all. Balanced diet, the true fountain of youth. They say you are what you eat, and for seniors, that couldn't be more true. As we age, our bodies don't absorb nutrients the way they used to. Energy dips, bones weaken, and memory may slip. Not because of age alone, but often because we're missing the fuel our bodies desperately need. That's why maintaining a balanced, nutrient-rich diet is one of the most powerful ways to stay energized, strong, and mentally sharp in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Here's the catch. While your body may need fewer calories, it actually demands more nutrients. Vitamins like B12, calcium, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids become harder to absorb, but they're essential for strong bones, a healthy heart, and a focused mind. That's why every meal becomes an opportunity to either heal your body or wear it down. Take the example of a 70-year-old grandmother who had struggled with constant fatigue and brain fog. After swapping out processed snacks for leafy greens, lean protein, and colorful vegetables, she felt like a fog had lifted. "I used to wake up feeling heavy," she said. "Now I feel like I can actually enjoy my day." It doesn't take an extreme diet or expensive superfoods. Start with whole, unprocessed options: spinach, sweet potatoes, salmon, oats, beans, berries, and nuts. These foods are loaded with antioxidants, fiber, and essential nutrients that not only keep your body running but also help prevent disease, boost immunity, and even improve mood. And it's not just about physical health. A balanced diet has been linked to better memory, improved sleep, and a reduced risk of cognitive decline. One 78-year-old man I know said switching to a more balanced plate didn't just help his waistline, it lifted his spirits. "It's like my body finally stopped fighting me," he said. "I feel balanced inside." The best part? Eating well doesn't mean giving up flavor. In fact, exploring healthy recipes can be fun, satisfying, and affordable. Try building your plate with colorful vegetables, a healthy fat like olive oil or avocado, and a moderate portion of protein. Add in herbs and spices to keep things exciting. Because at the end of the day, food is more than fuel. It's freedom, the kind that lets you keep up with your grandkids, take long walks again, or simply wake up feeling good. And when you combine good food with movement, rest, and mindful practices, you're not just aging, you're thriving. You don't have to rely on walking alone to stay active, strong, and full of life. These habits can transform how you age, one small step at a time. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss a tip on living your best life at any age. Let us know in the comments. Which habit will you start today?